Sorry. I guess this is going to be a part 2. Okay, so 911 protection, that's Archangel Michael, like you would call the police, right? Gabriel, 411, what's the 411, right? Raphael does the healing. Uriel is 811, okay? Uriel, her colors appear to me in red. Uriel or Uriel, okay? I think I did say her name. Okay, and so that is my numbers, okay? And those angels that are with you right now, that is helping you cultivate that, okay? This seer energy. And this is the underlying energy of this, okay? For you to see the truth of the matter, okay? And so, as we were saying, the more you don't judge your reality, okay, the more you don't lay claim to your reality, the more you don't want your reality to be a certain way in order for you to feel good about it, right? Just accept the way it is, right? Because that is considered being in the flow, when you accept reality for what it is, okay? And this card was looking at me, money blocks, mother wound, okay? I'm going to see what that is, because I feel like there is a mother seer here, okay? And plus, because we have all this women here in this energy, right? And then we're talking about the divine feminine, right? And so I feel like this, this money block was created so that you can work harder. So that you can work harder. You can work harder, right? This money block was created for that. So that you can give more of yourself to the energy of the left brain. What people call reptilian brain. This is why you have a mother block, okay? A money wound from a mother block. So that you can work harder, so that you can give your all over, right? Remember, like how a lot of our mothers, this going 2 ways, how a lot of our mothers worked extra hard, right? That energy, right? So I don't know if this is for everyone, but if you got this type of skin tone, okay? The male figure was taken out of our lives, okay? They offered like welfare, food stamps, stuff like that, housing, but the man figure could no longer be in the household, right? And so women could only make a certain amount of money, right? And so that took care of them, right? But what about the women who didn't have that, right? Who didn't have the skin color, who didn't have the skin tone? Man, they're like 2 for 1, because I said toner. Like, you heard that, right? That's crazy. And so what about the one who didn't have the skin color, right? Maybe your mom had to work twice as hard. Maybe your mom had the wound to where the man always supposed to do it, to where she stayed in the house, 333, to where she didn't understand her value. She didn't understand her feminine ways, right? She didn't understand her connection with spirit, right? Maybe she did try and, talk to the husband and tell him that, about wise decisions, what deals not to take, who to hang out with, who not to hang out with, right? But the man, the left brain wanted to be the leader, wanted to be the head, right? That's where this energy comes from. So if you have a mother wound, a money block, that is where it's coming from, okay? That the mom had to either she was taken out, as I just did. I can't even repeat that. I can't even repeat that. But just understand. And they even show me like how the prices keep raising up and stuff, right? The price is raising up, every time you make a little bit more money, society, like entrepreneurs, they make more money. And then all of a sudden, it's like an economic crisis again. And it's trying to put you back down. Hold on. I thought that was my son at the door. Raven scratching on doors. She don't want to close it. She want to open up doors. And so it's that energy, okay? Okay, spirit. Let's get back. Yeah, they took care of that energy. I had my left brain coming in saying something else, and these ancient ones, they come through with the truth. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Let's get some messages from the angels. I think this is the Angel of Wealth deck. Ooh, what did I just say? Sever vows with poverty. What is we saying here? Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made consciously or unconsciously, right? You're carrying out the vows of your mom. You know how they say the sins of our father? We carry that shit in our left brain, right? And it says, in any lifetime, right? As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. It's 616. Okay, on the timer. And they even showed me I was going to have to blow my nose too. That's crazy. Oh, wow. And so we have here, organized for success, right? Man, it said, dear one, let the words organize. Oh, don't let the words organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity or purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next step, your next actions to take. Okay, so what else we have from the angels? Organized for success. Like, you guys gonna be busy, okay? That's why I said about your businesses. Like, if you all like have businesses, in a video before this, okay, it had cut off, right? I don't know how to like connect them together. This isn't a camera, this is a phone. I have my camera in storage in Chicago, okay? I might go to Chicago in November to my daughter-in-law, well, my daughter-in-law's bridal party. She's not my daughter-in-law yet, but she's having her bridal dinner in Chicago in November. Okay, let's see what else we have. Come on now. Windfall of abundance. Okay. Come on, Spirit. Quiet retreat. You guys are going to take a retreat, okay? Detox your friendship, words of abundance. I'm not surprised that detox your friendship came out. Cooperation instead of competition. Okay, let me tell you, there is no competition when it comes to you. Golden children, there is no competition when it comes to you, okay? There is none. You defeat it all, you dominate it. Okay, you have the qualities of dominating everything you put your hands on. Let me tell you why. First of all, you're divinely guided when you do it, right? And your messages come from spirit. Your creations come from spirit. Your inspirations come from spirit, right? So there's no need for you to compete with anyone. You don't have to. Because whatever you do, whenever you do it, you're going to dominate it, right? And they don't even, what if you don't? That's my left brain coming through, okay? It said windfall of abundance, okay? An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work, okay? Detox your friendship. This look like Santa Claus too. This is Santa Claus, Lord have mercy. You're gonna have an early Christmas, okay? That's what's coming to you. This is because of all the healing that you've done. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you are spending time. So be discerning about your association and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. And when you are people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive, because you absorb it all, golden children, I tell y'all this all the time. When you absorb something, When you around people, you absorb. When you're in your own home space, you absorb, right? Wherever you go, you absorb, because you are it all, and the all is you, right? And so if you're around negative people who complain, who argue, who do all this stuff, you're absorbing that in your energy field, okay? Because you are creation, right? So whatever you are around, you are recreating it, okay? I hope that's making sense to you all, right? And so it's important to be around people like that, okay? This is the wise counsel that's coming through, okay? Words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerful, positive words. Always describe your own and the words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms. This is what you attract for yourself and others. You know what's funny? The other day, me and my sister was having a conversation about the prices, right? And exactly what I said was, I told her, like, ain't no point in arguing about what this is, you know, what the prices are and stuff. It's just what it is, right? It's like you can't do anything about it, right? And you know what? A lot of times that energy, it does exactly what it does to get you to complain, because that is your role in it. Wow. They know, the energy knows, right? It can count on you to complain, okay? It can, you're feeding it. I don't even think y'all know how serious this is. This shit thing got real over here. Oh my God. You know, when you see some stuff, you can't unsee it. It's like they programmed you to do exactly what they needed for you to do. And now you're coming out of the program. And let me tell you why it was you. Because you house a vibrational frequency of creation. And you are going to recreate your little world according to their world. So now that this whole fucking system has a big world, and you have a bunch of little worlds that mimics it, and it recreates over and over again, and timelines and dimensions, and it's being created here in timelines and dimensions, right? And so you are creating it internally, timelines and dimensions. The rattle. Wake the fuck. Ooh, wake up, okay? This rattle, okay? This brings me like the citrine, okay? This rattle clears out stagnant energy, okay? You all could be guided to get this rattle, okay? I have a shaman's drum that I use. I haven't used it in a while, okay? But I feel like this has called me back to use it, because I've been working with a different set of ancestors, right? And so you all could be called to purchase a rattle, okay? Or you can just imagine what a rattle feels like in your headspace to clear energy, okay? Like you might want to carry that MF around with you in your back pocket, so every time that left brain get to going off, you know how, like, when people, I don't like this by chance, but anyway, when people, you like trying to train dogs and they spray it with water, that bothers me. Okay, that really does. I don't like that. I had a cat. Her name was Pepper. And I cooked a lot, cooked all the time. And every time I started cooking, she would come in the kitchen. And I would just be like, look at her. And so I had a spray bottle, but I had it on mist to where it mist out. And so I sprayed the spray bottle, and she'll hear it. And then she'll run out the kitchen. But I've seen people to where they actually spraying the animal. Like spraying the animal, right? That's crazy. But this could be very significant for you, okay? This could be a tool for you, okay? The sacrifice, okay? These talking about your ancestors, okay? Look, okay, I talked about the owl. There you go, the owl. Okay, right up under the sacrifice, it's some sacrifice that you're here to make the lower world, okay? To drop this, okay? You're here to drop this, to go here and get yourself, get the versions of you that is here. Okay, how you do that? Okay, you're doing it right now. Okay, when you do this, whatever you do to regain yourself, to remove yourself from lower dimensional frequencies, right? So you know what dimensions are, right? So dimensions are when you go inside of your headspace and you start recreating the situations that happened to you a while ago, right? A long time ago. It may be situations that happen to you that you don't even, you're not in it, okay? But it's within you, but you're not in it. That is a past life, okay? The situation is being created within you, okay? You're not the character, right? The physical current you is not the character, right? But the old version of you is the character. You don't know the person within you. I hope this makes sense. It sounds so crazy, but that's just what's coming through. This is the seer energy that's coming through. Oh my goodness. I have to laugh at myself. I don't know. Holy shit. I know. Give me a second. Okay. So, yeah. Oh God. So you came here, okay, to sacrifice, okay, being of service, right? This is very much giving me that Ascended Master Yahusha energy, right? To sacrifice, right? Oh my goodness, to be of service, right? You're helping yourselves, you're helping every version of yourself, right? And your ancestors, your passed over loved ones, right? They want to be released from this realm, like the version of them that is stuck still, right? There's a version of them, right? It may not, the soul has completely went back, right? But they still have a mental them, right? That is watching them do what you are doing, right? And when they if they decide to come back, they have freed themselves. No, by them watching you, they are freeing themselves, right? This is what you came here to do. You came here to free your people from being stuck in whatever dimension that they are in, holding on to some heavy shit, okay? And so if your path is heavy, you're clearing heavy karma, right? That's because you're not only just clearing it, you're clearing it for you and you're clearing it for the earth, right? And so I don't know, I'm hearing like whatever, like the digging, the more masculine brain digging. Some of your relatives, ancestors was in that, okay? They didn't know any better, right? They dug in the earth. They consumed more than they put back in, right? And so you're here to help with that also, okay? I don't know how you're gonna do it, but you're here to help with that also, okay? So I'm hearing that, okay? This is deep. The ancient ones, wow, coming through with the shit. Wow, literally, because this is wow. And so I was talking about the owl, okay, and the lower world, that is the left brain, okay? It can be considered the left brain when you're just in there, in there. And then I was talking about the Yahusha, many paths, all paths lead home, okay? Lead back to the one true, okay? Lead back to the one. Lightning. Wow. The lightning within you, the truth in you. Flash. Look at that. And that looked like a sword, right? Oh, Archangel Michael. So, you know, we all have an Archangel Michael up in us, right? You got to listen to Rudolph Steiner and listen to him, his podcast, how he talks about Archangel Michael in man. That energy. This is what this is talking about, okay? This is what this is talking about. I'm going to link it I'm going to find it in the comments. I'm going to link it in the description box, the Archangel Michael energy, okay, in man. like what that energy does in man, okay? And it fights for you, okay? It is the protector angel, right? We all have that energy in us because it is you, okay? I gotta find out what gland it is. Anyway, let go of guilt. I think I was saying that earlier about like guilt tripping yourselves, because you know it's in the other video I put up. When you're doing things and you feel like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this, I shouldn't be doing that, stop doing that shit to yourself, okay? Just be, just do, just be, okay? Just go about your day, right? And it said, when you allow your light to shine brightly just by naturally being you, I said that, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done. And trust that God loves you unconditionally for you are, right? For who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of beating yourself up about them, okay? So that was one of the messages also. Let's get something from the New Orleans deck, okay? And then I'm gonna get out of here. 2112. 777 can be significant. Let's see what the New Orleans. Share your gifts with the world, okay? Nature. Time to go out in nature, okay? Keep going. Keep going. You guys are having a rainbow body activation, okay? Look, pay attention to the signs. Your intuition is leading you to signs, okay? Pay attention to that. You all are seers, okay? Share your gifts with the world, because there is new beginnings afoot, okay? And new awakenings also, okay? Maybe this is going to awaken something new within you, this information. I'm not sure. We have this card. I don't know if I want to read this intuitively or... This is very much giving me the energy of taking a stand with what you know right now. Moving forward with what you know right now. But it's about cultivating willpower to actually move forward in a direction you know which way to move, okay? And it's like, right, that's where the guilt will come in. Like, you may not do it right away, but you will eventually do it, because all paths lead home, okay? Because you know it was going to be the right thing to do, okay? So Spirit is already telling you. They gave me that thing with the oracle when she told Neo, don't worry about the vase or the mug or something. And then he was like, how you know I was going to drop the mace or the book? I don't know. I'm so silly. I'm sorry, y'all. Look, direction, purpose, objective, taking the first step. I cannot make this up. My intuition, your intuition is on point. Okay, you see how your intuition is on point. Okay. It says, if one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors, okay, to live the life which he has imagined, he will meet with a success. He will be met with a success unexpected and common hours. Henry David Trudeau. Okay, let me tell y'all. Go get him, Tiger. I don't know. This is, I feel good, okay? I don't know how else to say that, okay? Block out distractions at this time. I feel good, okay? Make sure you reevaluate your friend group, okay? I tell y'all all the time, golden children, you got to start acting like you a golden child, okay? You got to start acting like you the stuff, okay? No more playing it small, okay? You can't, everybody can't be in your energy, okay? I tell y'all that all the time. I'm gonna keep coming on here telling y'all gonna get tired of me until y'all actually start doing it, and y'all gonna be like, oh, she was right. Because yeah, y'all gonna be like, oh, she was right. Yes, because this is the truth of the matter, okay? Like, you guys are fucking jewels, gold and diamonds, forged through it, okay? Like, why would you allow yourself to go back through it, okay? Why would you allow Look, people to keep you out of speaking your truth. Shit, I tell y'all all the time, F these people. They don't even know themselves. What you got inside of you is raw gold. Take what? It's better than, ooh, listen to the story about a man named Jed. I don't know the song. What is it? Beverly Hills. Somebody's spirit guide is funny. But you guys got that, like, you are rarer, 25. You are rarer than black gold. You are more valuable than that. Okay? You are so valuable. Okay? You are the jewel of the Nile. It's giving much that energy, and when you start recognizing that, the better off you'll be, okay? Because you ain't gonna just allow everybody to have access to you, even them old so-called friends, okay? Watch how fast they trade on you once you start becoming who you were always meant to be. And this ain't me saying that, okay? This spirit, okay? So spirit is trying to save you a heartache. So that's the message. I'm upset that look, I'm judging. It's gonna just be, okay, it happened for a reason. Be in that energy. Whatever, if something happens, oh, it just happened. Oh, I had a detour this way. I guess I got a detour. Okay. That's it. I love you all so much. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for joining. Okay, if you need a personal reading, please reach out to me. If you need some work done, or if you need some help with anything, please reach out to me. Okay, my email address is in the description. Okay, if you have like some help, some questions you need answered, okay, please reach out to me. I will do my best. Me and my guides, your guides. Okay, trust me, if you reach out to me with something, I might already dream it. Okay, because that's how it happens for me. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to those of you who comment on my videos. It's the most amazing thing to see. I love you too. To the person who said I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Okay, keep going with yourself. Okay, don't give up on yourself. Okay, and so I'll be back later. I love you all so much. Bye.